Living in Alexandria can be pretty great, but it also comes with some downsides. So let's talk about what it's really like to live here, both the good and the bad. Thanks to its location in the DC metro area, it likely comes as no surprise that Alexandria is fairly expensive, especially in comparison to what you'd pay in the rest of the country. Alexandria definitely isn't the most expensive town in the area, and you might even be surprised to learn that it's actually slightly less expensive than Washington, D.C. According to bestplaces.net, Alexandria's cost of living score is about 145, meaning it's about 45% more expensive than what you would pay on average to live in the rest of the U.S. When comparing the cost of living to other local places, Alexandria is about 5% less expensive than DC and 15 to 20% less expensive than Arlington, while it's actually about 30% less expensive than Falls Church. Aside from the normal day-to-day cost of living, if you look at sales tax rates, Alexandria is the same as the rest of the entire area, 6%. For income taxes, how much you make will determine where your rates fall. In Virginia, Alexandria included, tax rates vary from 2% to 5.75%. That's in comparison to DC, where income tax rates range from 4% to nearly 11%, and Maryland, where state income tax rates range from 2% to 5.75%, and county tax rates range between 2.25% and 3.2%. If you have a vehicle in Alexandria, you'll also have let's just call it an opportunity to pay the personal property tax, which is the tax levied on every vehicle in the county. The tax rate for the personal property tax is $5.33 per $100 of fair market value of the vehicle. If you own a house in Alexandria, for most of the area, property taxes come in at $1.135 per $100 of the property's assessed value, with one special zone adding an extra 20 cents per $100 of assessed value, and are about on par for the Northern Virginia area. As one of Virginia's closest cities to DC, Alexandria has a pretty unique location. Not only is it pretty much right next door to Washington, D.C., Alexandria has incredibly easy access to both the rest of Northern Virginia and nearby Maryland. It's also uniquely located on the banks of the Potomac, which provides for not only amazing views of the water and nearby shorelines, but also provides for some really top-notch waterfront locations for homes and businesses. That's something that's fairly uncommon in this region, given the limited waterfront space and just the fact that it's mostly an urban area. Alexandria has several neighborhoods to choose from, each with its own unique highlights. While Old Town is probably one of the best well-known thanks to its long history and many attractions, many others are also well-known in their own right. If you'd like to learn more about Alexandria's neighborhoods, be sure and check out this video where I get into a lot more detail. Alexandria is one of those places where it's only boring if you really want it to be. The town has so much going on, and thankfully, it doesn't take much to find something to keep you busy. Alexandria is pretty well known for its art scene, so that's a great place to start. There are plenty of events and attractions to choose from. One of the most well-known of these is probably the Torpedo Factory. The Torpedo Factory is Alexandria's long-standing home of both art exhibits and art studios. Anyone can stop in without an appointment and see all of the amazing creations of the resident artists. If the artists are in their studios, they also sometimes are available to chat and for you to purchase some of their creations. Along with the Torpedo Factory, there are plenty of other art galleries around town, and on top of that, there are also plenty of art festivals throughout the year. If you're into fitness, you're also in luck because Alexandria has many different gyms, many of which have different specialties. The specialties covered range from the very basic lift heavy things and maybe run on a treadmill to more specialized gyms that focus on fitness styles like CrossFit, yoga, and martial arts. The area is also great for outdoor fitness and leisure, with plenty of trails and sidewalks to explore, as well as many parks where you can take advantage of nice days and spend some time outside. In addition, the area is very dog-friendly, and on top of the many dog parks to explore, a lot of the shops, especially in Old Town, make sure to have treats on hand to share with your canine companion. If intellectual pursuits are more your style, there are several universities in the city, and there are quite a few libraries scattered throughout the area as well. And finally, if all of this still has not kept you busy enough, it's super easy to pop over to another city or even state and check out everything that those areas have to offer. It's no secret that Alexandria traffic is really not awesome. Traffic on a good day can double your commute, and good luck if it's a bad day. The good news is that Alexandria has a lot of options to get you to your destination, and some of those options don't even include a car. One of the most popular ways to get around in Alexandria is by using the metro. There are 5 stations in Alexandria City, so it's fairly easy to get where you're going by using the metro. If the metro itself doesn't get you to your destination, you also have the option of taking either metro or city buses. These bus routes end up covering the majority of the area at a fairly reasonable cost. In addition to the metro and buses, there are also plenty of trails that you can use as a pedestrian or you can commute on by using a bicycle. Around here, it's not uncommon to see folks commuting by bike to work, and honestly, it's pretty great, especially since it helps cut down on traffic. The area also has a pretty good selection of bikes and scooters for rent, making it convenient to get where you're going without having to lock anything up. Getting to your destination by car could include using a rideshare service such as Uber or Lyft or calling a cab, although I found that cabs aren't quite as common in the area compared to some other places. If you are using a car, I have some good news for you. It seems counterintuitive, but even though the traffic isn't great, the more you end up in it, the more likely you are to learn the area's traffic patterns, which can make it easier to decide where and when to go so that you don't have to fight traffic. I've saved my favorite topic for last, and that topic is food. Alexandria is known for its food, especially for its selection of seafood and Southern-style dining. The dining formality level in Alexandria can range from food trucks, casual diners, fine dining, and everything in between. In addition to the varying degrees of dining formality levels that you'll find, there's also a wide variety of food types in the area. You can find anything from classic American to international cuisine, as well as all sorts of fusion restaurants. If you feel like you've tried everything in the area and you're looking for something new, wait just a little bit because new restaurants are opening all the time, so there are plenty of opportunities to try new and exciting foods. If you're looking at ingredients to make food at home, you're also in luck. Alexandria has a wide variety of grocery stores. If you're a food nerd like me, you know that when you're looking for that specialty ingredient, it can make life so much easier when you find the store that has what you're looking for. In addition, Alexandria has quite a few farmers markets, to include one of the oldest markets in the US, so you can find ingredients that are fresh from the farm, as well as ready-to-eat artisan-crafted foods for sale. If I've convinced you that living in Alexandria is the right move for you, check out the description for my full guide to living here, and keep watching for some more videos to learn about the area.